Yeah, let's talk about uncertainty though, because it's such a big thing. People, it really is a time of uncertainty. So, talk a little bit about your take on uncertainty and the wisdom of uncertainty.
So often we really want to have a sense of certainty in our lives, a sense of knowing what's going to happen and being able to navigate the unknown. But we think somehow if we can just figure it out, we'll be okay. And actually doing that leads to a lot of instability inside while we're trying to figure out how to create stability outside. And the invitation that I want to bring today is this idea of flipping it so that we create the stability here by actually embracing the instability outside, embracing change, knowing that everything is in flux. And it's a way of being in relationship with the mystery, really honoring there's so little we actually know. And when we settle into that, then as the waves come, or I think about this time now, we're in this incredible time of rapids, and it can feel really scary, but that's life. There's always going to be rapids, and there's always going to be time of rest. And when we have our focus on where we're going, and then centered in that open heart, we can navigate anything that comes our way.
Hmm. It's so interesting. The need for control, first of all, is always going to be taking us either into the imagined future or the remembered past. In other words, when we're trying to control, we're not here.
Definitely. And it's like being in the boat and looking behind us for information and guidance that
Yeah.
from our own experience. Or like you said, like thinking about, well, what's coming way down the line,
Mhm.
and you're going to capsize. So this using the metaphor of being on a river is what I've been really feeling into a lot at this time, of staying centered and knowing we're part of a longer story.
Mhm.
Like this river's been flowing for a long time, and it's going to be flowing for a long time after. And so we can use the wisdom of the ancestors, we can use what we've learned from the past instead of beating ourselves up for the past, trying to figure out what we did wrong, or instead of, like you said, trying to live in the future. There's the right now, there's the history that we can gather the data from.
Mhm.
But so often we're even using history incorrectly in a way, because we're leaning into what we were taught rather than challenging ourselves to say, what other history has not been spoken or is more relevant to my life than what I learned in school or what I learned from my parents?